Commissioner Thayer,
Yes, here.
Commissioner Thorne. Commissioner Van Mark.
Here.
We have Trent Carroll.
Just not to.
Okay, let's give Trent just a second here. Trent Carroll for Superintendent Dagenfelder.
Present.
Thank you. Chairman Tarter.
Present.
2, 3, 4. We have a quorum, sir.
Okay, thank you very much. Next item on the agenda should be the approval of the agenda. I'd entertain a motion to approve.
So moved.
So moved.
It's been moved and seconded. Are there any additions or corrections? Any additions or corrections? Any additions or corrections? Seeing none, and sensing you're ready to vote, all those in favor, please say aye.
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 If there are any opposed, same sign. Motion is approved. We actually, in roll call, we pretty much had the introductions of the commission. We should probably have the staff, and then we'll do the public. And Shelley, would you handle that for me?
Shelby Carlson, School Facilities Division Administrator.
John Rexis, Construction Management Supervisor.
Travis Hoff, Public Information Officer.
I'm Shelley Lovato, Project Specialist and
Intro.
interim. I don't know what I just help this agency.
And Del McCall.
Three public to want to introduce themselves.
Good morning. I'm Clark Coberly, the Superintendent of Weston 7 in Upton. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Mr. Chairman, Senator Landon from Casper, just listening in, kind of an interloper this morning.
Good. Well, you look good, sir. So
Yeah, thank you. That's the nicest thing I've heard all week.
I'll bet. That time of year.
It's good to see everybody.
You find out all the names you have.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. So anyway, we only have one item and the possibility of an executive session. And that we'll just move right into our action side items.
Excuse me, Chairman Tarter.
Yes.
This is Joni. I just wanted to let you know I finally overcame technology and managed to join the meeting.
That's two of us. Like that technology. So anyway, now we'll go to our action items. It's Weston County School District number 7, approval of contract for elevator repair. Devin Kinney and Tabitha Wolf. Please go ahead.
All right. This is Devin Kinney with the Attorney General's office. I'll go over this. I'm gonna see if I can share my screen. But whether you do or don't, I'm just looking at the summary sheet. So from the beginning, the elevator repairs was approved as an item during the July 24th, 2025 school facilities meeting. Since then, the School Facilities Division has coordinated with Weston 7 regarding the contract revisions to the standard contract language that are proposed by the elevator contractor. You may or may not be aware, but elevator repairs and excuse me, modernizations are proprietary. Most elevator companies refuse to sign the existing SFC approved construction contract without edits. However, your rules require that districts use those contracts for capital projects unless they get approval, thereby necessitating, since they will not sign the contract without amendments, necessitating this meeting. So this is one of those situations where we are seeking approval of the contract. The State Construction Department and the Attorney General's Office have revised the approved contract document and proposed to use the updated contract for this project instead of the current commission-approved contract. So Tabitha and I have reviewed it. We've reviewed it with state construction staff. We reviewed it with the, I believe it was an attorney, but it was at least an employee of the elevator company, with their legal folks. We had some edits, go back and forth. They had some suggestions. We pushed back on some of them. We agreed to others. We are satisfied with the changes that there are. So, at the most basic level, I mean, certainly can say this in public because the contract itself is a public document. We made some edits to the sections regarding additional insured. They wanted to remove that. There was a requirement that I believe it would make the state construction department additional insured. They wanted to be removed. We were okay with that. They took that off. And then I think the other thing that there was, principally, and there may have been some other changes that I don't recall, and your state construction staff might be able to speak to those, but the other ones were regarding our provision for consequential damages versus other types of damages. And so we negotiated that and came to a mutually agreed upon resolution. I don't really think that there were anything else. I guess I would turn it to Tabitha if there was anything else you recall.
No, those were really the substantive changes, was changing the types of damages available and then the additional insured. And then there were a little bit of cleanup provisions with changing the additional insured. So those were propagated throughout the rest of the contract. So there might be, it might look like there are more changes, but really it was just making sure that those changes went all the way through the contract and removing any reference to anything that was taken out of the contract. So those were really the big changes that we had for that contract.
Thanks, Tabitha. And so with regards to the consequences, if the commission approves the contract today, then the project will move forward with the revised contract. We've approved it, so this would be the second part of the commission approving the contract. If the contract is not approved, doesn't necessarily mean that the project will not happen. It would mean that we would have to go back to the drawing board. If that was the circumstance, we would request the commission, in their decision to not approve, I suppose, and, kind of give us some kind of feedback as to what precisely their concerns are, and then those could be reflected in future negotiations. Obviously, if you approve it, that's not a concern. If this is approved, we may, this isn't by any means certain, but we are working on revising the contracts generally. So these changes may work themselves into a standard template, whether it's a standard template for elevator contracts, if these are general concerns for, elevator companies, or even the standard contract that might be used for all projects. Obviously, the consequences of the project occurring would be, certainly the superintendent could speak more to that specifically, but the project will happen, the elevator will be repaired and taken care of. And obviously, if it's not approved today, again, whether or not it will happen at some point in the future, it would delay that because we would not be able to move forward today. So our recommendation would be that the commission approve the contract as agreed upon between the state construction department, the school district, and the elevator company, and as reviewed and approved by the Attorney General's office. If you have any further questions, certainly answer them, but I think that's what we wanted to say.
Questions? Are there any questions? Any questions? Department, would you give us your read, please?
Mr. Chairman, we have been working alongside as these changes have been happening. We're comfortable with the changes that have been made. And I do think that we would like to move forward. This is pretty common with elevator repairs because it is proprietary work. If this is approved today, everything will start moving pretty quick, and the goal will be to have those elevator repairs completed by the end of July so that elevator is usable for the next school season. So, and there's other questions. I elaborate as I am able, and I do believe Rich Merrill is online, or he was, and he certainly could answer further questions as well. He was working more directly with the district and the attorneys.
Discussion by the commission. Any questions? I'd entertain a motion then. You want to give your recommendation? Shelby?
Yes, Mr. Chairman, our department recommendation. The department recommends the commission provide joint authority to the department and Attorney General's office to approve the use of the provided construction contract for the Weston County School District Number 7 Emergency Elevator Repair Project.
Okay, I'd entertain a motion.
I move the state commission approve the department and state's council to use the provided construction document as recommended by the state construction division.
Thank you. I need a second.
Second.
It's been seconded by Joni. Discussion. Sensing you're ready to vote, all those in favor of the recommended motion, please say aye.
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 If there be any opposed, same sign. The motion has been approved. Are there any other issues we need to bring up today? We haven't advertised any, so.
If I may, Mr. Chair, thank you for the approval of this project and the commission's diligence in getting this approved for our district. We truly appreciate it. Thank you.
It's amazing. Almost all the districts have problems with elevators, and they turn into nightmares. I remember Johnson County had theirs, and they got sued over it.
We are trying to avoid that as well.
But the school district ones go down, and they don't get used a tenth of the time that the motels and stuff's theirs run, and theirs never are broken.
Yeah.
Every once in a while you find. I just find it just I don't know. It's hard to figure out. So,
Mr. Chairman, maybe just for the benefit of the commission, we do have some Mercers moving along. If we have to have a special meeting, it would probably be late January, early February. If not, we'll carry everything to the February meeting. So again, we do have a few moving, but certainly not ready yet enough for me to predict a date.
okay. Thank you very much.
Yep.
Are there any other items? If not, I would entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
It's been moved. Discussion. Since you're ready to vote, all those in favor of adjourning, please say aye.
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 Should there be any opposed, same sign. So moved. Everybody have a wonderful Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Thank you.
Merry Christmas.